guys, this is why a lot of people hated me sometimes at work, because I would come in this early and be like, hi everybody! I don't know how I do it, like literally, I just want to crawl back under my covers and go to sleep because it is cold this morning. Yes, it is a beautiful day. It's bright, blue sky, sunny. That may all change because apparently we're supposed to get some snow tomorrow and Wednesday. And I'm like, no snow, no. And Mackinac Island got snow last week, so they had yesterday they had like an inch and a half of snow on the ground. Luckily the lake is not, the ice is clearing, even though it's been barely above freezing. Some days it's been below freezing up there. The ice is slowly clearing from the lake. The ferries are running, makes me happy. They just started a new ferry schedule today. They're not doing a 9:30 boat. And I'm like, oh, seriously? Apparently the earliest boat we can take when we get up there is 11:30. I'm like, oh, God, you got to be kidding me. Yes, my dad wants to leave Midland by 6 next Sunday. Yes, next Sunday is it? Next Sunday is the day I will be moving up to Mackinac Island. It's insane to even think about that. It's only 6 days. 6 days. This is it. I have still so much stuff I have to get done. My goal today actually is I'm going to just sit home and spend the entire day writing. I'm going to do my best to finish my chapter for for Crossing Battlefields this week, which I did so good last week. I procrastinated a little, but I got so much writing done that I feel like today, if I just sit and I just spend the entire day writing, I will might be able to finish that and get it posted, maybe even today. And then my plan is I have an interlude next week, so my plan is to actually also write the interlude next week and post that this week and post that when I get up there. So my goal is to finish a chapter tonight, get that posted, and probably do the interlude. If not, get the chapter done tonight, post it tomorrow, write the interlude, get that saved, and then I can spend the rest of the week when I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off, getting everything ready. I can relax and I can just spend the rest of the time playing Old Republic because I'm so close. My goal is actually, before I get up there, I want to be at Shadow of Revan, if not finished with that expansion. So it's insane. But yeah, 1 week left. I cannot believe it. It is totally insane. I hope you guys all had a blessed, wonderful Easter, which was yesterday. My mom and I went to church, and I spent the church service with a little bit of a headache. You guys know the box I had in right here, the box for my wagon. As you can see, that's no longer here because my brother and I put the wagon together Saturday. So this is the wagon. It is actually a lot bigger. This is folded up. It's actually a lot bigger than we thought it would be. So we put it together Saturday, and I completely forgot about it. And what I will do is I will have my tablet out, and I will be reading fan fiction or watching videos. And Saturday, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, but I have a ton of stuff I have to do today. I need to get done. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted. And so I was sitting on my floor. I went to lay back. I laid back, forgot we had put the wagon together not even 2 hours earlier, not even an hour earlier. Forgot that was put together, laid back, and the next thing I know, my head goes dong. I hit my head on the wagon, so I had a little bit of a sore spot. It's actually gone away, so it's not hurting anymore. It was louder than it actually hurt, so it was insane. But yeah, that was Easter Sunday, sitting there going, oh, my head hurts so much. So, but final Sunday in church till probably late October, early November. We had a great Easter. My mom was so nice. This is my mom who kept cable on so I could finish watching Star Wars Rebels. My favorite holiday food, my favorite food in general is just pizza. So any excuse I can have, I want pizza. And I wanted pizza for Easter dinner, and my mom's like, pizza. So my mom, for the Easter lunch, we had ham, cheesy potatoes, and tater tots, and she got chicken, so I actually had chicken because I'm not a big ham person. And then our Easter dinner was pizza and garlic toast because that was for me. So as my mom put it, it's my last holiday dinner here with my family until Thanksgiving in November, which I will be home all before then, but still I won't be home for Memorial Day. which we kind of celebrate. We won't be home for 4th of July. I won't be home for 4th of July, which I really don't celebrate, mostly because same case with Memorial Day. My parents usually end up working, and when I have a job, I'm usually working, so we don't really celebrate Memorial Day or Valentine's Day. We usually do something like, we usually mark Memorial Day, Veterans Day, stuff like that. So I'm not going to be home for any of the summer holidays because I'm going to be up on the island. So I was like, we'll do one last thing. I'm kind of hoping, though, my mom gets her birthday off in September because I want her to come up to Mackinac Island for her birthday and just have a girls' day. So I really want to have my mom to be able to come up and we can just do like a girls' day. Like, I know she's not really into shopping and stuff, but I just want her to come up and get away from it. My dad's already planning to come up at least once a month to take me down to Sheboygan, but he'll probably come over to the island too while he's up there. So he's already planning to come up, take me down to Sheboygan. He's also planning to come up just for fun. He wants to bike the island, so he's planning to come up just for fun. My mom, not so much, so I want my mom to come up. Last year I had an entire day planned where I wanted each member of my family to do something special. Bunny! I'm sorry, I just looked out my window and we have this little grove of like trees. You can see them back there. We have these little trees. And I just look out and I see a little gray shape and I think it's a squirrel and it was happy. I'm like, it's a bunny! So I saw a bunny. That was awesome. So yeah, Easter was good. Speaking of Easter, we got our Easter baskets Saturday. And because we are adults, our Easter baskets are primarily full of candy. So most of that candy I will not eat. In fact, all of that candy is coming up north with me and I will share it with my kids. But my mom found my brother and I because she has to get us something cute. And so she found these little plush bunnies at Walmart for $3. And she knew, and they were super soft. They are super soft. And she knew I would probably like one because as you can see, I have stuffed animals. And that's partly because with my skin, I am big on like texture and stuff. So I love, like everybody else, I love soft things. I'm kind of obsessed with it. Texture is such a big thing to me. It's why one of the reasons I'm so picky about my clothes is I have to like the texture or I will not wear it. So my mom's like, this bunny would be perfect so I could take it up north with me because I'm going to have new sheets and that kind of bugs me. So she got me a bunny. So everybody, speaking of gray little bunnies, everybody meet my gray little bunny that my mom got me. I know, it's sad. I'm 30 years old, but I love it. I love it so much. And I saw it and the first thing I did was I looked at it and went, it's gray. Kwai! So this is my little bunny Kwai because I am such a Star Wars fan. I'm such a obsessive Star Wars person that I saw a little gray bunny and the first thought that came to my mind because I have to name everything was, it needs a name. It's a gray little bunny. Qui-Gon! But no, it's Kwai. So I named my little gray bunny after one of my favorite Jedi from Star Wars. But it fits because every like fan fiction I've read and even in the legend books they refer to him as Gray and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. So I have a little bunny named Kwai, so Q-U-I, just the first 3 letters of his name, and Kwai is coming up with me. So, and all the girls on that are my friends with Vampire, they think it's cute because they like my room. They think my room is cute. Come on. When it's clean, it's cute. It's not cute now, but my room is normally cute. And of course, I said, this is what you get when you give a girl who's obsessed with plushies, a bunny. Everybody meet my Easter bunny. Why? So, Star Wars and plushies I am kind of obsessed with. Not only is Kwai coming up with me, but my mom's friend from work was going through her daughter's room, and she found some little Star Wars figures. So I am taking a little R2 with me to the island. He's coming up with me. She also gave me a little Yoda that I just dropped. So I have a little Yoda and then a little Chewbacca. But R2 is coming up with me. So, isn't it sad that's how my mom's friends know me if they come across any Star Wars stuff? They go, here, Dawn, it's for your kid. So, yeah, so I'm happy. I'm also taking I'm taking my Star Wars candle with me. It's not a real candle, don't freak out. It's LED. I got this at Hallmark for like $2 because it was on sale, so I'm going to take that with me. It's just nice to have, so it doesn't smell, it's just really cool looking. So slowly but surely, everything is coming together. I have food pre-packed. I have stuff in my mom's van. bed sheets, dishes, pillow, my bike. Again, I gave my bike a name. I told you guys this already. I'm calling my bike Obi. It's blue! Shoot me! I have Star Wars on the brain. Like it used to be, I would just name my stuff random things. That's why I have a pink bunny named Pinky, because it's pink. So I named it Pinky. And why I have a bear? That's an angel. I named Angel. So I have a dog named Pokey. Why? Because he looks like the pokey little puppy. Now I have Star Wars on the brain. So now I named my bike Obi, where my first bike was Amorage, a combination of amethyst and orange. And now it's Obi. And I have a bunny named Why? Why? Because I have Star Wars on the brain. So, yeah. Only thing is, I wish they would release the trailer for Solo before I leave, because I don't want to have to do a reaction trailer when I'm living with strangers. So, it's kind of weird. But anyway, getting ready to go out for the day. It's why I'm up so early. My dad is taking me to my credit union because we're going to see if my parents, if they're not on my account, if I can put them on my account. That way, in case something happens, they're able to take care of it down here because I will be up there. And there's no credit. My credit union is not up there. So we're going to see if they are on my account. If they aren't, if we can put them on my account and give them some control over it. That way, if something happens, they're just able to take care of it and fix it down here with my permission. So that is the goal. So I'm going to relax. My dad should be here in just about 15 minutes because he's coming at 9:30 to get me. And then I'm going to come home and I'm going to write. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It's Tuesday, so I pop on for a little bit. Okay, my goal is to get these videos done and posted Thursday so that I can focus Friday and Saturday on doing some vlogs and getting packed. Hopefully, I will still be leaving Sunday to go up to the island, and I will not be delayed because I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but we're supposed to be getting, apparently, there's like a massive snow system moving through Michigan tonight and into tomorrow, and we're supposed to be getting apparently a lot of snow. Like Mackinac Island is saying they could see up to 6 inches of snow today. And I'm part of a group that does local news for Mackinac Island because their newspaper during the slow months only publishes bi-monthly, so every 2 months. And so they haven't had an issue since February. But they do like a daily weather report in the morning, and they usually post pictures of the harbor. And they made note this morning in the entry that some of the bigger freighters and ships were actually anchoring themselves in the straits of Mackinac because apparently tonight it's supposed to be gale force winds out on the lakes. And I'm like, oh. That's awesome because that might mean the ice gets pushed around, and that might mean my day to go up to Mackinac Island might be delayed. So I am freaking out. I am praying so hard that does not happen, that I'm still going up on the 8th as planned, that I will just be able to get up there and just get settled in next Monday and start work on Tuesday, which I'm super excited about. I'm so amped to be going. I cannot believe that I'm literally like 4 or 5 days away if everything works out. So I'm trying not to panic. But one of the reasons I'm trying not to panic is this was like literally the only day that like my mom and my dad both took Monday off, but then thinking that was the day I was going to go up. But then the lady changed it. Then my boss changed it and said, can you come up earlier? My hair looks really bad. This is the worst part about having thin and fine hair. It looks horrible most of the time. So, she's like, come. So that Sunday worked out. So my mom now has an appointment on Monday. So if it gets pushed back to Monday, she can't come. So, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm praying really hard that everything works out, and I'm still going up on the 8th. So today, it's pretty much slow going now because now it's just getting stuff around, slowly getting packed, and so I actually made my goal yesterday of taking care of this week's writing for my fan fiction. And I also went and I wrote ahead for next week, because next week I have a shorter chapter which I called an interlude, which are really just free writes. and they help me relax after doing something like what I just did, which is I wrote 3 episode-based chapters back to back to back, and episode-based chapters are on average 12,500 words plus. So I very much enjoy taking and just writing a quick little fun interlude, very simple, something, usually it's tied, like this next week's interlude is tied into what just happened, so something very simple, like a few thousand words, not 12,000, so it's very nice. So I got that done and written ahead of time, so for the rest of the week, I have decided all my free time I'm going to spend playing my favorite game in the world. Everybody knows it by now because I'm always talking about it. Old Republic! I'm so proud of myself. I finished boss last night. I am on Corellia, and my goal is to get Corellia done or get Corellia completed or almost completed today. And then tomorrow, either finish Corellia and then start the expansion packs, which I think the first one, yeah, Shadow of Revan, I think that's the name of it, is the first one. Normally, after completing a story, I will go through and do the interlude, which is called the Battle of Ilum, which is basically the Empire is just scrambling, and this Sith Lord called Melgus comes, and he tries to usurp everything. And basically, you go to Ilum, you do a bunch of stuff, then you have 2 flashpoints back to back, you manage to defeat Melgus, and then you lead into Rise of the Heart Cartel. The thing is I have done Ilum so many freaking times because I keep recreating characters, especially Jedi characters, but I have done Ilum so many times that it is just a pain because literally the story does not change. It doesn't matter whether you're playing a Jedi Knight or a smuggler. The story for Ilum is 100% absolutely the same. The only thing that changes is there's minor switches in the dialogue to match which character class you're playing as. Other than that, Ilum is 100% the same. And apparently, for Rise of the Heart Cartel, it's the same deal. It's 100% the same, no matter what class you're playing. There's only a few minor differences. So, I am like, I do not want to play Ilum again. I have played it so many times, I could literally, I think, play that in my sleep. Because it's so, and it's also very time consuming, especially at the end when you have the 2 flashpoints back to back. Like, there's another flashpoint I do that's technically part of the storyline called Directive 7, but I hate that flashpoint so much. I've done it like twice, and I refuse to do it. So this time I'm skipping Ilum because I have done it so many times for the Republic side that I just don't want to do it again. And it really doesn't affect the overall storyline whatsoever. So it really doesn't have any effect. Same with Rise of the Heart Cartel. I noticed that it doesn't really have any effect, even though that's called Chapter 4. It doesn't really affect anything later on in the game like Shadow of Revan and Rise of the Empire does. So I'd rather just skip those 2 and just head straight into the fun stuff, which my goal is to get Shadow of Revan and Rise of the Empire done so that by the time I leave Sunday, I'm already working on Eternal Empire. I think that's the first one. There's 2. It's Eternal Empire and Knights of the Fallen. No, it's Eternal. I don't remember. There's 2 of them, and they're really cool and really fun. So I really like them. But I've got to get through this first. So that's my goal today. I'm listening to my music. And while I'm getting ready, this is how lame I am. Everybody tells me the best way to fit a ton of clothes in a suitcase is to roll them. I have tried that, and I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but rolling clothes never works for me, which is weird because sometimes when I actually go through and I clean out my dresser and I try to make it neat, I do roll my clothes up into like little tubes and I put them in, and I have discovered it's easier. So I don't know if you have to do it a different way for packing clothes in the suitcase. So I actually have my Kindle out because I usually read while I'm playing a game during cutscenes because it keeps me entertained and focused, and I do not have ADD. I'm just weird. So I actually have my Kindle out because I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm actually going to look up, I cannot believe this, packing tutorials for clothes to get clothes into a suitcase. So I can fit as many clothes as I can into a suitcase so that I am not hauling up. Last year I think I ended up taking like 3 or 4 suitcases with me and a duffel bag. And this year that is not happening. My mom told me I'm not taking a duffel bag, so I need to figure out how to pack all my medicine and stuff into like my tech suitcase, my hard suitcase, which is the one I lock because I put my laptop and my Blu-ray in there. That one apparently is also going to hold towels. So yeah, so that is weird, but it's fun. So before I go, I have to tell you something. I love my mom. I love a mother who can support her daughter's crazy obsession with certain things, i.e. with me, Star Wars, because my mom, who works at Walmart, came home yesterday after work. I don't know if I mentioned this, but she came, no I didn't. She came home after work. And if I already mentioned this, I apologize. But she came home and she said she found something on sale for me, and she handed me this, and it was a tin, and it's really cute. She didn't recognize 3PO. She didn't recognize the X-Wing pilot, and she didn't recognize Vader. She recognized R2, and she recognized Chewie, because that's who I have most of my stuff of. Is that I have like 3 Chewbacca's now and 2 R2s. So I have a ton of R2 and Chewie stuff, but I don't have anything else. But I love the X-Wing pilot. So it's a tin, and it's called Star Wars Hero Character Cubes. I was like, cool. So it had stuff in it, and I actually am using it now as a stand for my X-Wing. So I opened it up, and it had a sheet of hollow stickers, which I actually have one on my laptop now. I went and I quickly put the symbol for the Jedi Order on my laptop because I had one for the Rebellion and I had one for the Empire. I'm like, I'm not letting that one sit. My favorite part is they have Obi-Wan on these. So I was really excited. And then, because I was so bummed because I can't take any of my posters up with me, it also came, and I put it here, so it'll be nice and flat by the time I get up. They also had this cool mini Heroes poster, and I freaked out. So this is actually coming up north with me because I'm going to put this on the wall wherever I am so I can actually have a Star Wars poster. My mom did not know that would be in there. So I was pumped. I was amped. It was awesome. So thank you to the coolest mom in the world who puts up with her daughter's Star Wars obsession. I'm going to get going. I will check in with you guys tomorrow and then next time. And I'll try to get this posted Thursday. And the next time I post a video, I will be on Mackinac Island. Oh my gosh, it's going to be awesome. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh my gosh, that is so creepy.
Why isn't my camera working?
Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, the last day. Well, actually not the last day. I will still vlog Friday and Saturday, but this will be, tomorrow will be the last one I post from here in my home, hopefully here in Midland, because you want to see what it looks like outside. Look, turn around. Ta-da! It snowed, so it's actually quite pretty, and it was nasty this morning, but now it's getting sunny, it's dying down, so everything's nice. It's Wednesday, so obviously on Wednesdays I don't leave my bed because we go out right away. So we went out this morning to the library and we ran to the store to get a last few items I needed, and so got my hair. So that's all good and done, and everything is set and ready. I have everything I need. I wore my lightsaber outfit today because we were talking about going to the game tomorrow night. That's not going to happen now, simply because it's going to still be like this. So the game's probably going to get canceled anyway, so we're not going, which will be nice because that just gives me more time to stay at home and play Old Republic, and I discover something tragic. You can't actually abandon the Ilum mission Crystal Ball. I don't know why you can't. I think it's because they have it tagged as a class mission, but you can't actually abandon it. What you can do is you can reset it, which just takes it back to the starting point before you do have anything to do, and then you can untrack it, which takes it off. The way the game works is on the right side of the screen at the top, it tracks the missions you're currently on. So what you can do is you can untrack it and takes that mission off the mission tracker. It still shows up in your missions, what you're working on, but it's no longer tracked. So if you do that, you don't have to worry about it. So I'm not the only one who skips it. My guild boss, he gets it and then he just ignores it. So I'm skipping it. And thankfully you can opt not to do Rise of the Heart Cartel. That's just something you don't have to do. So thankfully I figured out a way to bypass Ilum. Like I said, it doesn't really affect the overall storyline, I feel like. So I'm just going to go straight into Rise of Revan, Shadows of Revan today, after I go through and I reset Ilum and untrack it, so I can just hop into that. And after I get this edited together, and so it can be posted tomorrow, but still praying. There's not a lot to talk about today. I'm just entering the final day. Today's Wednesday. My mom's home today, so we went to the store, picked up some markers and batteries, paper towels, and water that I will probably drink before we leave. We also got some lunch. And now we're just home. Mom's doing laundry. I'm just relaxing. I'm doing laundry Friday. My mom's going to actually help me pack. So, because I asked her to, and I found a video, but my mom said she would help me. So, because last year I took 3 suitcases. I think this year we're going to try to get it down to 2. But, so yeah, because it is so snowy out, I changed into pajamas. I changed into jammies. And I realized something very sad. I got these pants. These pants I love. I got them, I think, 2 years ago in 2016, because I think I got them, around the same time my mom got me my Yoda pajamas. So I got these, and when I first got them, they were a little tight, and I'm like, I don't really want to wear them. Same with my Yoda pajamas. They were cute, but they were tight. So, and then I lost weight. I'm like, oh, cool, perfect. And I wore these, and I noticed the past couple times I wore these because I tend to move around a little at night when I sleep, they were coming off in my sleep. And I'm like, huh. So today I put them on, and I realized that they are actually too big for me now. Like, I have them tightened as tight as they can go, and they're still too big. So it's kind of cool because I'm realizing just how far I've come in my weight loss, how much weight I've actually lost. So when I look at myself, I don't think I've lost any. But then it's also sad because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm losing all this weight, and I don't really want to lose weight because Her Universe skirts and shirts, they're all plus size. And it's cool that I'm losing weight, but I don't want to lose too much weight because if I lose too much weight, they're all going to be too big and I won't be able to wear them. So, which is weird because I actually went through, and my new skirt is like actually a 3X, so that's the one I am most frightened about. But I will plan on getting like some safety pins and stuff. So, worst comes to worst, I safety pin it. So, yeah, just relaxing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That will be right before me talking in my room because there's this big dinosaur exhibit going on right now at the Center for the Arts, which is like this local. It's a combination. It's called the Hall of Ideas in the Center for the Arts, and it has like an art gallery and a giant theater and office space and conference rooms, and then the main part of it is called the Hall of Ideas, and it's basically a mini museum with like exhibits for like farming and history and science and art and stuff like that. And then in the top floor, they also have like traveling exhibits. That's where Grossology was. That's where the terracotta warriors were. That's where the mummies were and the armor. And now they have an exhibit up there of dinosaurs. So they have a giant statue of a brontosaurus, and that's the theme of this particular exhibit. I guess it's brontosaurus. So there's a giant statue of the brontosaurus out in front of the Center for the Arts. And I filmed it today because his head was moving in the wind because it's so freaking windy. So that was cute. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to get going so I can put these videos together, eat some lunch, jump on Old Republic, and just spend the day playing because I didn't think I would actually finish Curlia last night, but I did. Granted, I stayed up till almost 12:30 because I finished Curlia actually before 11. I went through, did a companion mission, and then I spent like over an hour with my boss trying to figure out if we could actually skip a limit, and I don't think we can. So it's been crazy. So I'll probably will conk out around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and end up taking a nap, which is fine because Shadow of Revan and Rise of the Empire, I can actually probably get those done in 1 day each because they are seriously not that hard. So I could probably get those done in 1 day each. So I'll probably stay up till 1 o'clock tonight and tomorrow night playing Old Republic so I can just get where I was before I quit, so before I restarted. So I'm gonna get going. You guys stay safe, stay sane. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. And next week when I post again, it will be on Mackinac. So I am planning hopefully Monday, which should be my day off. I have a break, moving up and going to work. So I'm thinking Monday will be the day I go to the police station. If the boats aren't delayed, which so far they aren't, I'm keeping an eye on Starline. If the boats aren't delayed, Monday I'm going to go get my bike license, and then I might actually do a little house tour to show you guys where I'm staying at, and give you guys just a little peek at what life is going to be like. So, like I said, stay safe, stay sane. I am sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers, and I will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.